Grand Rising. Good morning. We are going live on multiple streams today. So for our Instagram family, if you're able to hop on YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, cool. If not, we didn't want you to miss a thing out here today. We are a little behind, a tad bit behind. However,
We are
we
here.
yep, we not only are we here, but we're here with some exciting
Yeah,
information, you know, and I think it's worth the wait. How about you, Mercedes?
absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
up. I'm excited. The Most High blessed me with another day. And guys, we have some great information to share. Thank you, Quintaria, for always being here and being accountable and holding me accountable, right?
Yes.
Exciting.
Yes. Well, for those of you all who, again, if you're hopping in, thank you. Good morning. We are streaming live as well as hopping on IG too. IG tends to give you some issues, but we gonna figure out a way, one way or another. So
Yep.
we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, but we're also popping on our phones as well too. So if you follow myself or Mercedes, we're both going live, but we are together on one platform as well too.
Yes.
But my name is Quintaria Brunson. I am the CEO of a strategy firm for minority entrepreneurs. Our goal is to implore the power of an exit strategy. And if that exit strategy includes real estate, we're licensed to do that. If that strategy includes lifetime income solutions or alternative tax strategies, we are licensed to supply you with those needs as well too, as well as mergers, acquisitions, franchising, and securing government contracts and government certifications. We are dedicated to making sure that our tribe is elevated and that we are winning the money game out here. And beyond just the money game, we're winning the legacy game,
Yes.
like because
Mm-hmm.
building a legacy requires money. You need money to do certain aspects, but it's the mindset that I love, Mercedes. Like that.
Yes.
First, it is the mindset. It's the mindset building that I love, that we share here. And with
Mm-hmm.
my astounding partner
Mm-hmm.
here on Money Making Mondays, and there's so many other ventures that we do together. Mercedes, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the audience.
Thank you so much. And guys, hi. My name is Mercedes Coates. If this is the first time joining us, welcome. I have been in the insurance and annuity industry for about 13 years now. So I've been working to help families and businesses to basically structure a strong financial foundation and discover ways to minimize taxes, to create estate plans that can transfer generationally tax free and also provide you with income protection throughout the duration of your life. So, we have done an amazing job working with families and business owners to simplify that process, giving you the right education to learn how to do it and transfer that knowledge to your next generations to come. So, again,
Good
welcome,
morning, everyone.
welcome. And yes, grand rising to all who are
Yeah,
joining.
I'm
And
saying good morning to my Instagram crew. Good morning.
hey, yes,
Yeah, good morning.
hey guys.
Good
Okay.
morning. Like we're multitasking here because we have got to get the word out. Y'all know,
Yes.
like I always do about this time. I do have a quote before we get started for today, and it's by Charles Darwin. The quote is: "It is not the strongest or most intelligent who will survive, but those who can best manage change."
Yes.
So the
Okay.
strongest and the most intelligent, having those characteristics is cool, but that is not the indicator of who will survive. It's those who are adaptable and who are
Mhm.
prepared for change and flexible and have an open mind, an open spirit, and ready to, not and I don't want to look at change like negatively, like duck and dodge, like you have to fear change, but almost embrace it and know
Yeah.
that, it is coming. It is, like a part of life. And how do we manage that and still win? So though that's what we're going to be getting
Absolutely.
into today. Mercedes and I have something in particular for my real estate professionals or people who are connected to real estate. We
Hmm.
talked about it last week. Briefly, we went live for a second, and I'm gonna let Mercedes take it over after that. But I say anyone who is connected to real estate or anyone that a lot of these changes and these lawsuits, you're watching every minute of it because it directly affects your income, or you believe that it directly affects your income. Because Mercedes, even if it doesn't even if something does not directly impact you, if you believe it does, then it does. Just
Yeah.
like people running around digging up bomb shelters and all that for today's eclipse and all that. If you believe that something impacts you, it
Hmm.
impacts you, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, but we have an opportunity for those who have an open mind, for those who want to keep providing benefits and providing value
Value.
to your
Hmm.
client base.
Yep.
We have something exciting to share with you for those who are seeking more opportunities to win and to
Hmm.
grow and to build a legacy. And yeah, so I'm gonna let Mercedes hop on from there. Good morning, my Instagram crew.
Yes, guys. Like Quintaria said, things are changing. So what we have done is we are working with an amazing organization that's going to provide basically lunch and a learning opportunity this coming Thursday, April the 11th, in Tyson's Corner. We're going to provide a opportunity to come and eat, break bread with us, come and
Emphasize that
learn.
food, honey.
Come and learn about an opportunity to not only position yourself properly in this changing environment, but again to create value for your clients and for yourself. They say knowledge is power, right? But I always say the right knowledge is power.
Come
So
on, and applied knowledge.
in
That's what
applied
it
knowledge,
is.
absolutely.
Applied knowledge is what's the power.
Absolutely. And, in a changing environment, a changing industry, we have to make sure that we are staying ahead, that we are staying competitive, that we are continuing to provide value for our clients, past and future clients, right? So working with this amazing organization, creating this opportunity to provide information so that you have it, I think is so essential. And guess what, guys? We're going to be providing this at no cost. Okay. So what we want, and this is specifically geared towards financial real estate professionals. I'm sorry. Anyone in
Mhm.
that space, loan officers, processors, realtors, brokers, title agents, title owners, right? All you guys are professionals in this space, so you already understand the logistics of the changing market, and that you have to remain competitive and create the value for your clientele base.
Mhm.
So we have
Good
found
morning, y'all.
solutions to help you do that. So I'm very excited about sharing this. I'm excited about working with this amazing company. So come out, break bread with us. We have a link that we're going to put into the chat group.
Yeah, I've been
So you
dropping
see
it.
that. Okay,
So
perfect.
for my Instagram people, once the live is over, I'll drop it. I'll have the link in my bio.
Got it.
But for those of you all who are on our live stream on
Hmm.
Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, it is I've been dropping it in the chat as well.
Very good.
So for my,
Mhm.
I'm just going to do a slight recap just in case my Instagram crew couldn't quite hear
Okay.
you. But what Mercedes is saying is that on April 11th in Tyson's Corner, we there will be a great opportunity that anyone who is connected to real estate and wants to expand your services and provide additional value to your current client base, this is something that you should consider joining us for. It will be a lunch and learn type lifestyle, or munch and mentions and all that type of stuff, right?
I love it.
So come out and just break bread and open open some dialogue, get some
Yeah.
new information. And one thing I'll say, Mercedes, is the aspect of partnering and networking and
Mhm.
putting yourself in position to always be elevating from an educational standpoint, that right now in this climate of change and uncertainty and all of that, that is so important. You know, it is so important
Yeah.
for us to keep sharpening our skills and all of that. So I would say come just to, just to know what other options are available, or what other, what is happening
Yeah.
in the financial services market, period. Because as a real estate professional, you're in that space as well too. And sometimes I can get real direct with y'all, and this, I believe, truly is a time. And I've said it on other platforms, I've said it on a
Mhm.
couple other podcasts that I've been on, but I'm going to say it again.
Mhm.
The writing was on the wall for this. If you were paying attention, if you were, what I always say, we got to CEO this thing.
Yep.
You got to CEO your life, right? If
Mhm.
you were being about your business, and you, as a real estate professional, the writing was on the wall that change was coming. First and foremost, Mercedes, let's just keep it real. Change is inevitable.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
even without somebody writing it on the wall, what we're considering or what we're thinking about, change is inevitable.
Yeah.
So every day that you wake up, we know that change is coming. Some
Yeah.
of us just resist it so much that we want to. Good morning, everyone. We're streaming live and on
Mhm.
Instagram as well too. But we know it is inevitable that change is coming, right?
Yep.
And then you see evidence,
Yep.
complaints,
Mhm.
articles, just the climate within real estate, the conversations that people have been having over the last several years
Yeah.
about commissions and the confusion on that and how that was looking. Then you saw these huge conglomerates start coming into the market. And I don't want to name names because I don't want to be, sued or nothing. I'm trying to build legacy. I ain't trying to pay nobody for saying something wrong.
Yeah.
But then you had these mega real estate monsters coming in, buying up everything, paying agents off, and all of that. So let's keep it all the way
Yeah.
real. The
Yeah.
writing was on the wall that change was coming. The writing is on. We're in America.
Yeah.
Everything about America is corporate expansion. I don't want to use the corporate greed word, because as a small business owner or a business owner myself, I think that we say it from an envious point, but I believe that if you follow the tax code, and that if you are doing business and CEO in your life,
Yeah.
that you could take advantage of what the corporations are taking
Yeah. For sure.
advantage of too, right?
For
So,
sure.
but with that being said, time out for all the whining and complaining and
Yeah.
woe is me. And they're not going to make it easy for you to become a millionaire, period.
No. No, not at all.
If you read articles, the 1% and 2% are feeling some type of way that more millionaires have been made in the last 5 years than over the last 100 years. They're already like, yo, this YouTube university and these TikToks is giving these people too much information to start doing what we've been doing for centuries, what
Yeah.
we've been passing from generation to generation. So they're not going to make it easy for you to win here. So that,
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm gonna, just do what everyone else does, and I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna have the lifestyle that I desire, that I dream of, or I'm gonna be able to retire the way that I want to. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be able to leave what I want to my kids by doing the status quo. Shame on you. Like,
Yeah.
I just gotta keep it
Yeah.
all the way. Shame on
I love
you.
it.
Shame on you for thinking that the United States government, or any government for that matter, is going to hand you the rule book, is going to hand you the
They're not.
playbook on becoming a millionaire.
Yeah, they're
Shame
not gonna
on
do that.
you.
Nope.
Even if you don't want just the rule book on how to earn 150,000 a year,
Yep.
if that's the
Mhm.
baseline of where most people feel like they would be comfortable, shame on you for thinking that someone's going to hand you that.
Yeah.
So stop with the whining
Yeah.
and the complaining and, well, buyers aren't going to be able to do this and sellers have to understand this. Ain't nobody got to understand nothing. Like, let me just take it all the way back to no one owes us anything. We owe ourselves. And I
Yeah.
say this to my clients and to my family and to anyone that I love. You
Mhm.
don't owe me. You don't owe anyone else. You owe it to yourself to
Yes.
look into these opportunities, to explore new opportunities, to check your mindset. When you get up in the morning, I know my routine. I know I'm a humming, meditating, looking at the stars like that is me. But whatever your routine is on how
Mhm.
you get your mind right, it is of the utmost importance at this point that we come with clear minds and ready to strategize and ready to
Exactly.
say, I get it. Even if I was not prepared before, they won't catch me again. And
Yeah.
this opportunity, this event that we're talking about, geared towards real estate professionals, but quite frankly, anyone can win. If you don't want to be caught again the next time the music stops, because Mercedes, do you think the music gonna stop again at some other point?
No.
Yeah, like I'm sure, like musical chairs, it's gonna be another
It's
abrupt,
gonna
like,
change
well,
up.
we're
Yeah.
changing again.
You just
Like,
have to evolve with the change. I mean, it's evolution is inevitable. It's gonna
thank you,
happen. So you
thank
just
you,
have to change. You have to skill up. You have to make adjustments. You have to, look back, look at things, look at how things are performing, look at where things are going. That's that market research we talk about.
thank you. And
That's
I talk
basically what
about
you just
that all the
explained.
time.
You
I
just
talk about
explained the
that
writing
all
was
the
on the wall.
time. I'm gonna
Exactly.
give y'all some more secret sauce. For those of you all who know, I'm a business strategist, I'm a financial strategist for entrepreneurs. And when I do my strategy sessions, people pay me thousands of dollars, right? For me to hear what their goals are and then go and check and then go research. Like,
Yeah.
now I love what I do, praise God. Like, but I, me, I've just got to keep it all the way real with my
Yeah.
business owners. People will come to me and pay me thousands of dollars for information that they should know themselves about their business. If you are in tech and you come to me for a strategy or, to help you scale, Mercedes, I kid you not. And for those of you all on my Instagram, we're live on other platforms, but I just wanted to bring y'all in too, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't miss this opportunity and this knowledge. But Mercedes, I will go and give them stats that if you own a tech company and I'm telling you the tech trends, I'm telling you the US labor statistics on how many people will be entering the tech industry within the next
Yeah.
12 months or the next 5 years. These are things you should know,
Yeah.
period.
That's that
Ain't
market
on
research.
you.
This is your
But if you
business.
want to keep giving me thousands of dollars so that I can look up the information that because that's half of the information that they find so enlightening.
Mhm.
Oh wow. But it's what it does for me. Now, my gift, my anointing is strategy.
Mhm.
However, half of what I can't even strategize as much because half of the strategy session and the information is just giving them data and statistics, Mercedes.
Mm.
So playtime is
Mhm.
over. If
Yeah.
you have an EIN and you say that you're an entrepreneur, CEO that thing,
Yep.
period, or
That's it.
hire one.
That's
Like,
it.
let's keep it all. If you are not a CEO, and I've had to have this conversation too, if you are not a CEO, hire one. Work to the point that you can hire one, but someone has got to be steering the ship, looking far out, enough forecasting, understanding what's happening, what the trends are, how other industries intersect with your industry.
Yeah.
And this opportunity, this event that will be in Tyson's Corner on April 11th is an opportunity to show you where intersections are happening, and beyond that, how you can make money for yourself, how you can bless your current client database,
Mhm.
your book of business. And I'm gonna say this, and I feel like I've been on a tangent this morning, but I
Okay.
need
You
people
doing
to
it.
understand
Yeah.
how serious this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
because I'm sick of y'all whining. I'm sick of
Mhm.
people whining and complaining. That for me, that I can't take that.
Yeah.
That's where, like that's where it's like I can only listen.
You're gonna see almost like survival of the fittest. Those who
Yeah,
evolve are going to make it. Those
thank
who
you.
come with a closed mind and try to use the same strategies that you used before may not make it.
No,
So
it's
you
no
have
May.
to
You won't.
evolve. You
You
have
won't.
to.
Right now, if you still got 8 tracks, where you listening to your music at? Please let me know. Like you must evolve.
Yeah, you
Now,
must.
it usually is a slight window where old techniques can make it for a little while, but eventually you will be antiquated, outdated, and
Yeah,
unable to survive. And that
exactly.
ain't legacy.
It's not.
Period. I sound like Joe Biden, and you ain't, and that ain't legacy. No, but
But
that's not legacy. Being so stuck in you're in your own way at that point.
yeah,
So, to my real estate professionals, to individuals who are seriously considering how
yeah,
do I get out of this rat race, this is an event. Like I said, for Instagram, we're going to drop the link in the bio when this conversation ends. And for those of you all who are on our live stream, thank you, thank you,
yeah.
thank you.
Thank
We've
you
been
guys.
dropping it in the chat as well. But this is an opportunity to pivot and not do such a huge pivot that you have to go from being servicing real estate to now all of a sudden selling shoes or something like that. And
Yeah.
that don't now, I love a good pair of shoes. I'm not hating on shoe salesmen, but I'm saying it will allow you, and as a real estate professional myself, being able to continue. You've worked hard to build your book of business. You've
Yeah.
worked hard. That is your. I feel like real estate professionals, in particular agents, walk
Mhm.
away from so much money within their database.
Mhm.
That it's time out for that. You are an entrepreneur, you are self-employed, you have built relationships with these people and they trust you. Come
Yeah.
out and hear another perspective on how you can continue to add value with them,
Ab-
for
They
them.
I'm gonna give you a instance what I see. I mean, over the years, just kind of watching people in the real estate space, and my space is financial services and retirement planning. As many people, a lot of realtors in that space, and just real estate professionals, you guys touch a lot of people. You touch pretty much the working class, right? In the working class, you should be able to help them and align them parallel with what you're doing with financials, with things that they need as you're structuring, getting them their credit in place, getting them ready to buy that big purchase. The things that you're going to learn at this informational lunch and learn is you're going to learn how to parallel that with the things that your client is going to need. Okay, I
Yeah.
see so many clients. I hear people say, oh, I may sit down with 25 people for the first 4 or 5 months, and I may only close 3 or 4 deals. But what happened to the people that you touched? Did you help them in another way?
Come on now.
All these people come to you. You guys are professionals, so it's time to evolve, increase your portfolio, help them along in different ways, and guess what? You got a client for life. You
Yeah.
got repeat business. You have someone who can not only just call you for that, but you can get their whole life in order, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's so much you're gonna get from this great class. Here's what I also will say: seats are limited. If you are going to come
Anything good
April
is
11th,
limited. Come on now.
April 11th, Thursday in Tyson's Corner. The event is at 11 a.m. You must register. If you're going to come, you need to make a decision to register right away before they shut it off. Okay?
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
is, listen, you only can fit so many people,
Yeah.
right?
And,
There's
and
always a
beyond and beyond
capacity.
that, anything worth having has limitations to it. We
Absolutely.
talked about this in a previous episode where it was like you've got to be ready when the opportunity presents itself. And
That's
for
it.
many of my clients, and for those of my clients that I really emphasize, please get your certification. If you're a minority business owner, please get your MBE there, because it's a window of opportunity that they are giving away money, or they're looking for a specific minority to do. And if your stuff
Yeah.
is not ready, that window passes you by. Same here. But one thing I want to chat to what you said is when you said, like, be the professional. In
Yeah.
real estate, this is the dynamic of what is happening in the industry. There is so much wealth, and real estate is such a lucrative industry, right? But
Mm-hmm.
the entry level of what is required, you don't need a
Oh, the barrier
bachelor's
to entry is
degree.
low.
Yeah, you don't
Mm-hmm.
need a bachelor's degree, you don't need a master's degree, but you can become a millionaire by selling homes, right? Doing titles, by being connected to this industry. So that alone has allowed a lot of people to behave badly,
Mm-hmm.
because and no shade to anyone who holds a GED, because I can't say I was a student, or whatever, right? But it just allow other people to look at the industry and find ways to say that you're not useful. You're,
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, we can do, if they can do it, if someone with, with a limited amount of resources, or, it does cost money to get into the real estate industry, but if you can get up $3,000, you pretty much good to go. If you can pass
Mm-hmm.
a couple tests and come up with about $2,000-$3,000, depending on the state or area you're in, you're pretty much good to go. You're licensed, right? And now
Yeah.
you have an opportunity to become whatever you want to be in this industry. So because it was so lucrative, people looked at that and they were looking for ways to take you out of that, and
Mm-hmm.
and so I say all of that, getting back to why it is important for real estate professionals to remain professional, is because, one, think about it. And for my Instagram people, we're live, so I just wanted to bring y'all in on the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of professional basketball players, or football players, or whatever, do you think that when LeBron is playing and his team is down in the first quarter, they just tap out? Oh man, man, it's over.
Nope.
Man, we down by 10.
They're
When I
gonna
go
keep
in the locker
playing.
room, I'm not coming back up. You have to remain a professional,
Yeah.
even from how they look on the sideline, even when they're not on the court, while they're on the court, when the cameras are rolling, probably even in the locker room. You have to keep your mindset, your energy still vibing high, still
Mm-hmm.
thinking and still strategizing. Okay, we're down, but what? Okay, so all we need is three 3-point shots, and block a couple things, and
Yeah,
we
you
can
gotta
be
step
back in the
up.
game.
You gotta
Thank
step
you.
up.
And
You
I
gotta step up.
need for my real estate professionals, that's the key. Professionals,
Yes.
that no matter what, you remain professional. For
Mm-hmm.
me, I position myself as the mayor in my clients' lives. Little Johnny got a
Mm-hmm.
fever, call me. I don't care if it's 1 a.m. Sarah
Mm-hmm.
can't pass her spelling test. Oh, call me. I got, even if it's something I don't
Love
do,
it.
Mercedes was one of the first people to call me this. I am a power connector. I
Yes.
position myself so that I can provide solutions to those that are connected to me. If you are
Mm-hmm.
connected to me and we're not talking solutions, we're not talking next level, we're not talking, like, you're not connected to me, because that's all
Oh,
I'm on. That's
yep.
all I'm on,
That's it.
next level. So I just want to close out my soapbox today, because I feel like I've been getting in y'all bahula today,
Hey,
and it's because
it's
I love y'all.
needed. It's
But
needed. It's like the
I
mama.
just
The
want to
mama came
say
out.
thank
Yes.
you, right? I know, right? She said the mama came out. Sometimes I gotta get them kids out the street, right?
Yes.
So at this point, we need to remain professional, clear our minds, not to the point that you're not thinking at all, but so that you're open to
Yeah.
really seeing the opportunities that are there. I said it Friday, and I'm going to reiterate it again, Mercedes, and I'm a pass it over to you. But when challenges present itself, when during the Great Depression, some the families that we see now that are the millionaires and billionaires and have been, it started from there. So when there is chaos, when there is, things, that challenges that are happening, there are opportunities for those who are
Yeah.
willing to pause, take a deep breath,
Mm-hmm.
and look out and forecast and see, okay, I see some challenges going on. What can I do to win? Because what is a business, Mercedes? What is a successful business? What makes a successful business? What makes a successful business is solving a problem.
That's it.
Solving a problem and that people will pay you for.
That's all
So
I talked about this weekend. That was the theme of the weekend. I'm
yes,
glad you brought that up.
it is solving a problem. So
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes and I show up every Monday
Yep.
to solve a problem for you, to let you know that the problems that you're having with your finances, the problems you're having with if you become sick or ill or
Yeah.
critically injured, the problems that you're having knowing how to save for retirement, the problems that you're having knowing how to protect your business, we got a solution.
That's it.
Like we got a solution for you. And the problems that you're seeing in real
That's it.
estate, the be it real or perceived, the
Mm-hmm.
issues and the concerns that you're having in real estate, we got a solution for that too.
That's it.
I'm
We
off. I'm off.
Listen,
I'm gonna
listen.
drink my water
If
and let you
you
close this
just
thing
tuning
out.
in, we're streaming on multiple platforms. That was just Quintaria Brunson, my partner. We're discussing why it's important for real estate professionals, anyone attached to the real estate industry, to have an open mind, come out to a lunch and learn informational session being hosted in Tyson's Corner, April 11th, this Thursday, guys, at 11 a.m. It's going to be 1 hour session. Come out and learn how to make your business, position yourself in your business in a way that is still valuable to your clients, that you're staying competitive, that you're staying ahead of the changes, and that you're able to adapt and learn how to adjust and create income streams and value that will make sense for you and for your client. So Quintaria, you said the most. If you missed it, make sure you go to the replay. This was an amazing session, guys.
It
You
was.
don't, if you didn't hear the passion in her voice coming from an experienced professional in the real estate industry, I'm sure you work with many other professional title workers, title owners, prospectors, whoever it is, even wholesalers. You guys are in the industry as well. That's
Yeah.
the same thing. This is the session you don't want to miss. Get registered. The link will be provided. If you're on Instagram, we're going to send that link out as well. Make sure
Yep.
you DM us, whether myself or Quintaria, to get the link. Guys, register immediately. This is going to be a packed house, okay? You don't want to miss this. Thank you for your professional experience, your information, your market research. Thank you for the real deal, giving it to us direct. We
I've got to
appreciate
give it to y'all real. I love you all too
Yes.
much because I see my tribe, those who look like me, move like me, have similar upbringings like me. We're losing not because we don't have the charisma, not because we don't have the intelligence, not because we don't have the passion, but because we don't do the basic things that are required to sustain a business and remain consistent, to get it over the edge. So
Yeah.
I want you all to win, and I want you all. For me, everything starts with our mindset.
That's
Even
it.
for myself as a strategy firm, I'll talk to other people who are in the same industry that I am, and they're like, I don't have time on the mindset. Like, you're better than me. Like, I'm not. People got to come to me
But
with their
that's
mind
the
in order.
foundational piece of anything, of business,
For
of
me,
just life in general.
I can't leave that out. And I don't think necessarily that they want to leave it out, but they just want you to do that work on your own. For
No.
me, that is not necessarily a requirement. You can come as you are. I sound like church. Y'all know I grew up in church. Praise God. Like, you can come as you are, but you at least have got to be coachable and understand that it starts with our mindset. So I need y'all between now and the 11th to work on your mindset so that you're open and you're
Yeah.
ready to see, what is really out there, what
Yeah.
is really happening. Because that closed minded, there's only one way to do things. How dare they change this? Is how they are winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how they're winning,
We
because
gotta adapt.
thank you.
We
You're
have to
unable
adapt
to
and change.
change if you've got a close. Imagine if we were driving Mercedes and we had a set of blinders on that all we
Mhm.
could see is right here. But these people driving crazy, and you the one running people off the road because all you can see is
You
right
see.
here.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Yep.
so do not allow that to be. I don't want that for you. I know you all don't want that for yourselves.
Yeah.
Going back to the quote we started with,
Yeah.
like, it is not the strongest or the most intelligent who will survive, but
Mm-hmm.
those who can best manage change. And
That's
Charles
it.
Darwin said that. I have to piggyback that. It is much later than our usual Money Making Mondays
Yes.
anytime, but I feel like it was well worth it.
Absolutely.
Links will be in the bio on our Instagram. If you're streaming with us live this morning, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Be on
you.
Instagram or on our other platforms. But we've been dropping the link in the chat. But we will make sure, DM us, text us if you know us personally. If you don't see where to register for this class or this opportunity to eat some food, hear some good information,
Yep.
and if nothing else, just elevate your mindset so that even if this opportunity isn't for you, your brain is now open. Your receptors are now ready to see, how can I win and not feel the woe is me. They're all coming for me. Like I said, the goal is not to show you take your hand and say, wake up, let's make you a millionaire today. Come on, step one. Like they're not going to give. What was them checks that I didn't get? That Trump was giving out. During COVID, the stimulus. They're
The
not gonna
stimulus
give you
checks.
$1 million stimulus checks.
Man, I ain't even
Come
getting
on
the
now.
stimulus checks, man.
But there are $1 million checks that can be cashed. There
Yeah,
are
that's true.
millions of earnings that can be earned, and we want
Yep.
to share with you how.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Well,
It
thank
has
you
been an
all. We
amazing
have
Monday
had an
Making Monday.
awesome time. Yep.
Yes.
Thank you to those who are live with us on those
Yep.
platforms. Thank you to my Instagram crew. I love y'all. Thank you. Like, follow, share, subscribe.
That's
Y'all know
it.
I'm winning, and I want my tribe to win as well. I love
Awesome.
y'all. Mercedes, have a great rest of the Monday. We will
You
chat a
too.
few times throughout the week. I'm sure I'll see you on the 11th because I
Yes.
will definitely be in the space, and I hope you all join us there.
Absolutely. All right, guys.
Have a
Have a
great
blessed
day, you
day.
all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.